probably the most basic, strike in any combat sport: boxing, kickboxing, Muay Thai, MMA, even point fighting karate. Most of the points were landed by this strike. It was thrown a little differently, but it was still the same theory. The theory behind the strike is the reason it lands so much quicker than everything else is because it's closer. I mean, that's the only reason. It's closer. I mean, it's closer the foot to the face, and it's a lot bigger and heavier. But the right hand and the left hand, look how far apart they are. That's a lot of distance to travel in a fight. And a lot of things can happen. Like, all he has to do is slip his head a little bit and get behind my right hand, and next thing you know, he has my back. Okay? He can have a lot of things. But a jab is a lot closer. Okay, it's just right there. Okay, right there. Now, the downside of the jab is there's a bunch of downsides, but the main reason people don't throw it that much or in a real fight, like a street fight, MMA, etc., is because unlike boxing, where guys are just trying to score points all day long, MMA fight, they're trying to make each punch count more. They're trying to hurt someone. And in a street fight, that's what you're trying to do. So you're going to see this a lot more than that. Okay? But in reality, that could end a fight because that doesn't look like much. And the reason it's not hitting hard is because my hip is there. It'd be like trying to throw the ball with your front hand. You're not going to throw it very hard. Nobody gets the ball like this and throws it here, right? You throw it from your backhand because you get the power. So the jab, what you give up in power, you make up in speed. So it's very effective for the street and very effective for MMA, okay? One reason I like it is when you throw the right hand and commit, you're giving the hip. Okay, once you give somebody your hip, you give your soul. Okay? Because now I'm easy to take down, I'm easy to slam, I'm easy to body lock, etc. But with a jab, I'm not giving you my hip. It's still right here. And I'm not cocking, so I can, if he came in on me from here, I can always just come back, I can change my level, I can move a lot quicker. Okay? So, the basics of the jab. Keep the right hand here, because when I jab, he's going to jab. So look, when I'm jabbing, he might jab too. A lot of people are jabbing like this, and then if he jabs the same time I jab, I'm going to get hit. So you want to jab here, number one. Number two, you want your chin here, not up here. Okay, you don't pretend this is water. You want it under the water level. If it's up here, it gets a lot more susceptible. So you want to keep it here. Right hand here to parry his jab. Okay, and make sure, most importantly, you don't do the biggest mistake people make. Okay, because if I miss the jab and he came back with the right, boom. So I want to bring my jab right back. So if he comes in with the right hand, I'm right back. Okay, so that's what you want to do. So in MMA or the street, you just want to stick the jab right in their face. Try to hit them right in the nose. Tighten your fist as much as you can. Keep your arm very loose and just snap it. You can either step with your foot if he's a little farther, like if he was right here, I'd step in and step back. But if he was right here, I wouldn't step at all. Okay? Stick it straight out and straight back. Alright? So everybody get a partner, get a pad, and start jabbing back and forth. Go!
Bing.
You wiped off it?